So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Habtoor Polo Club for our second match, our second semi-final in the Gold Cup 2025. After a win there by the UAE, let's see who's going to go forward to play them on Saturday in the main final. And this match is between Gantut in the white shirts and Chihingiri in the black here this afternoon. And just serves players out there warming up, and there's Mohammed Chihingiri in the background there, warming up. And down in their pony lines as well. Some great horses over here with the open prefix. So we're looking for another very exciting game indeed. And now we can see our top scorers out there. Bautista Bajuga out there on 25 goals. Benja Pinello on 24. Just snuck ahead there in the last match. Lukin up there on 21. Tori Guitar on 18. Had a blinder this afternoon. And, of course, in fifth position there for Bangash is Tomasito Fernandez Llorente on 16 goals. And there we are, Namu Ali Hissam Haida overseeing and putting this all together for Chihingiri last moment. Done a great job with this new team. They played against Gantut in their first match of the season in the Gold Cup, having Gantut having played the Silver Cup prior to. But I think this will turn out to be quite different here this afternoon. And you can see there, playing at number 1 for Gantut is Nasser Al-Shamsi, looking to start off on Alhambra. Juan Habrojo starting off on Felicidad. Gonza Ferrari played a great season here in the UAE this year on Juana. Kaku Araja, solid, safe, consistent as ever. We're starting off on Emoción. And for Chihingiri, playing at number 1 will be Mohamed Chihingiri, starting off on Open Clary. Santos Eriati on Chaperon. Been helped out with horses there by Dr. Abdul Rahman Abba, who we're almost very grateful to. At number 3 will be Gonzalo Perez on Open So Polite. And at number 4 will be Ali Muzio on Open Buena Musa rather. And so the umpires are out there on the field just calling the two teams up here now to get this underway. As you see the Muzio clan there in their pony lines. So our two umpires out there on the field. And our umpires out there in the field are Howard Smith and Matthias Babeni, with Peter Wright being the third man. And so as you see in the middle there, you've got the umpires talking with Nasser Al-Shamsi. So, of course, if you'd be so kind as to leave us a message on Facebook, tell us where you're tuning in from, as with the last match. We'll see if we can give you a shout-out at half-time. And there you have it, our social media for Polo Line at Polo Line OK for Instagram. Facebook, Polo Line Int, and YouTube, Polo Line TV. And, of course, on Instagram at DXB Gold Cup Series and at Al Habtoor Polo Club for all the up-to-date schedules and events going on here at Al Habtoor in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. And some wonderful opportunities to win some great prizes as well. And, of course, on Gold Cup Day, we have some great prizes for best dress, for finding the gold coins as well as synonymous here. And if you haven't already booked yourself in, please do so. You've got general admission. And general admission will be through Tickbox, Al Habtoor Group Loyalty app, Virgin Tickets and Platinum List. For gazebos, for 8 people or for 4 people. And also the Gold Lounge with parking passes and table for 10 people with a 5,000 dirham spend. You have the Gardner Pastayo, and you can get hold of these opportunities for Saturday at media at DubaiPoloGoldCup.com or on 056 373 2999 or 056 9900 310. And of course, Party at the Polo, hosted by IFSA, by Habtoor Polo Resort. Previously by invitation only. You can now book tickets and more information on www.partyatthepolo.com or check them out on Instagram at Party at the Polo. So 2 teams out here on the field. I'm looking to get this game underway here now as Gonza just clears that ball off the field. So 5 chuckers to play here, ladies and gentlemen, to see who's going to go through against the UAE on Saturday. With our first match on Saturday, of course, at 1:30 between Dubai Wolves and Bangash, and the main final being at 4 o'clock. UAE versus the winner of this match here. So, as I said, these two played each other in the first match of the Gold Cup. Gantoot running out the winners, but now we have a much more organised and match-seasoned team in the form of Jihangiri, of which Gantoot will be well aware. So, umpire Smith looking to bowl this ball into play. Bowls that ball into play, clean, nice, out the back of the line out. Kaku picks that one up and says, thank you very much indeed. Going back with him there is Gonza. Gonza goes back onto it, near side backhand. Nice backhand there by him, but quickly first round onto it is Abrogio. Abrogio checks up, couldn't quite pick it up, but coming across there was Gonza Ferrari in front of Muzio. Muzio, a player comes in between Muzio and the player behind. Player in front, we get a whistle on that one there. A look of amusement upon the Gantoot player's face. However, on the replay, we can see clearly that just coming in behind him, and in doing so, crosses over in front of Muzio. And so we have a spot penalty here in favour of Jihangiri. Ali taps it forward. You see Santos going in to have a quick little look after a man up there forward, but brings it up once again. All goes for the weighted pass, but sends it back. That comes off the pony. Manages to pick it up once again, fortuitous, but he can't pick this one up. Comes off the pony, and Gonza has to come and tidy up. Maybe there's a bit of tightness and nerves, which would be unlike Muzio, but Muzio picks it up here now from the backhand of Gonza. Gonza goes up for the run here now, and so polite, avoids the hook there, checks up, can't pick up the next play, but it's now left here once again, and it's fed in nicely there by Santos Hiriati, and he comes up once again onto this play here now, looking to push his way forward, but he's pushed and muscled off out of it there by Ferrari, and we get a whistle on the play. We've got a good view here now from behind the goals. Smith just indicating what he felt and he saw, and you see as Santos is trying to come up onto that play, he's impeded there by Ferrari possibly, and it looks like a ball's going to get dropped down here now for a penalty 2 in favour of Jihangiri. So Gonza just looking for a different ball. So Gonzalito for the penalty 2. Comes up the half swing, puts it away through the goals, opening up the score here now for Jihangiri. It's 1 goal to Jihangiri. So back to the middle of the field it'll be. Umpire Smith to get it bowled in once more. So into play it goes. Out the back of the line out. Nice clean line out. So it's going to be Kaku to pick it up. Going back with him though it's going to be Muzio. Muzio putting the pressure on, but Kaku keeps on coming forward. Checks up hard. Tries to steal it. Does Muzio. Takes it a little bit further, but Kaku can regain possession once more. Looks to come back inside. Does Muzio. He's got one in behind and Nasser, but he sends a ball up forward there looking for Ferrari. Backhand comes in by Gonza. Picked up here though. trying to gather up the play once again. Goes with a big neck shot. Tries to send it in. Comes off the pony. We get a whistle on that play. Oh, hello. Baveni has displayed his yellow card. Let's see on the replay here now. Oh no, we've got Muzio quickly hopping and changing. He's going to be changing and chopping quite a lot. He's basically positioned himself with about 3 horses per chukker and just rotating them round. So Muzio was due to be getting on to Loopy here now. And we have 1 yellow card as well. So we're down to the nitty-gritty here of this Gold Cup. Ball on the halfway line for Ali Muzio to bring in. Ali. Mohammed goes up forward. Ali decides to keep it short this time. Keeps it going, keeps it moving. Gonza out there towards the left, comes in behind as he goes up on the run. He feels well. Now he's just gone onto a fresh pony on a little loop. He looks for the next shot here now, but he's partially blocked out of it there. And coming up to try and play the hooking play, retains possession and leaves it off the back there here now for Gonza. Gonzalito chips that one up over the top of the players, but it's just gone wide to the left and his hand goes to his head. If he'd gone through, he'd have probably collected a player or a horse. Wasn't a lot of room to look at there at the goal, so just went past to the left-hand side of the goal post, and it's going to be brought in here now by Gonza Ferrari. Gonza on the play here now as Kaku's changed. Comes out wide with it here now. Kaku also got himself onto a string of 3 of chukker. We'll keep rotating them round. Brings it forward. Players marking each other close and tight. Draws Gonza to him, so then tries to let it go. Up here now for Huanchi up on the play. Huanchi in behind him. Ball flicks up forward, just getting blocked slightly on his way through, but picks it up on the near side. Does Abrogio once again keeps coming up forward, but he's going to be met there by Santos. Iriarte tries to make the ride off, gets up past him there, comes away pass from Muzio as well, and going goalward bound. One more chip will do, and a lovely play there by Juan Abrogio. Great goal there. Why won't you, Abrogio? Took on the mantle himself. There were calls for him to pass or calls for him to leave it, but he felt confident and took it through. That'll lift him for this game here now. And so back to the middle of the field it is once more. Smith on the play. Bowls that ball and gets stuck at the front here this time. Looking to come onto it. Takes the man first. Clears it away. Does Gonzalito. Up on the play. Gonzalito works well there with Muzio. They work well for each other. Comes in behind. This time goes under the neck. Looking to set it up there for Muzio. Doesn't quite reach the man out the front door, but this time it'll be picked up. But in comes Muzio. And he hooks the backhand and takes it forward, but gets taken away from him once more. Dummies the backhand. Keeps it going forward here. There's Kaku. Kaku on the move here now, out on the far side of the field. Araja. In comes Muzio, takes the man, leaves the ball, but it's going to be Iriarte to send a good backhand there, looking for Gonzalito, but the backhand comes in there by Ferrari, comes off the pony and drifts off out towards the boards. Quicking it up quickly there once again is Iriarte. Santos gets away from the man here now. Santos, he can't play the full shot, so he's going to have to run this one because the man's up onto him. Goes a little bit wide, straightens himself up, looks for a little flick shot in towards the goal, but it just falls short to the right-hand side. And so he takes the opportunity to quickly whip off and go and get changed as well. So a replay here, thank you to Polo Line. Santos coming forward, goes with a little chip shot to try and get that in, but just a couple of yards off the goal, and the ball's going to be brought back into play here by Gonzalito. No, Gonza rather, and he goes forward, has to go back for it, and goes back for it, he does, in front of Gonzalito, but we get a whistle on that play. You can see it here now. He was trying to get away from the back line as quickly as possible with a little half swing. You see Gonzalito just quickly changing onto Divino. Comes back onto it. If you made a near side play, might have got away with it, but crossed over in front of Gonzalito, got himself well positioned as you'd expect, and we have once again another penalty in favour of Jahangiri, but it looks like this could be a penalty 3 rather than a penalty 2. Nope, it is a penalty 2. Just the ball travel a little bit further back, and he's coming, brings it forward again. So Gonzalito once more. See Santos quickly changing as well. There'll be a lot of changing going on through this team, through this match. So walks up to it, drops the mallet down, and through the goals it is for Gonzalito Perez. 2-1 is the score here, with just under 2 minutes left to play of Chukker number 1. And so it looks like they're just picking a horseshoe or something up off the field. Or someone's picking a mallet up or something, so in, the ball gets bowled, in, out it comes away, does Kaku once again, very strong in these ride-offs, but it's now picked up here by Perez. Perez takes it forward, being hot pursuit, opens up a backhand out there for Santos. Santos avoids the man, coming up onto his near side as Muzio yields off, leaves it, the advantage being played, and it's now for Kaku Araja. Araja up on the play, tries to turn back inside. Araja looking to run this one. He's got Santos going at him, working, trying to get that hook in. Can't reach out far enough, but Gonzalito comes in, clears it away, literally from that line there. And it's going to be picked up now by Ferrari. Being hassled, turn, looks to come around the front of the players. Does Kaku. Kaku coming forward once again, but he's got hooked off out of it and taken away from there by Gonzalito. And the next man up to try and get back onto this one is going to be Muzio. Muzio in there with Ferrari. Ferrari looking for something, but he's got a bit of a lock in his shoulder. And it's going to be Ferrari. Has to just yield off there. Goes forward now. Does Gonzalito. Picks up the play. Showed a little too much of that one there to Kaku, but he goes up past the man here now. Picks up the bouncing ball and keeps on going. Does Gonzalito Perez. Gonzalito once more. Mohammed going up for the pass here now. Goes with a long shot. Doesn't quite get as much onto as he likes, so he gets another bite of the cherry and sends it in towards the goal. Towards the goal it goes, and sneaking it inside that right-hand goalpost does Gonzalito Perez. Making it 3-1 here in Chukker number 1. Takes the bouncing ball and puts it through. Nice goal there by Gonzalito Perez. Literally coast to coast. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the hooter goes. So that will end Chukker number 1 with a score being Jahungary 3, Gantut 1. And now we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line before we come back for Chukker number 2.
Conocí a Mohamed en noviembre en Argentina. Y bueno, estaba muy entusiasmado con venir acá a Dubái y bueno, se me dio la oportunidad que justo lo podía hacer y que bueno, probemos y vayamos. Ya me había hablado muy bien Nico, mi hermano, que había venido acá y había tenido una experiencia muy buena y la verdad que en este momento valió la pena venir para conocer un lugar nuevo, ¿no? No, te diría que fue todo muy a último momento, en noviembre, finales de noviembre. Tuvimos la suerte de poder enganchar el viaje, los caballos, cuarentena, todo, o sea, se dio todo muy a último momento. Pero bueno, por suerte él estaba muy entusiasmado y es un lugar que quería venir y jugar y hoy lo estamos disfrutando mucho. Sí, habíamos arrancado medio flojón, dijimos la bienvenida había sido media brava, pero bien, creo que con los partidos vamos mejorando, los caballos están bastante bien, no tenemos tanto número, estamos medio cortito, pero disfrutando y bueno, tratando de sacar lo mejor. Y por suerte se nos dieron 2 resultados buenos y ahora de a poco ir viendo a ver hasta dónde llegamos. Faltando un partido ya estamos en semis, eso está bueno. Era el sueño de Mohamed de ya llegar a este año a semifinales y bueno, ahora ya estamos, por suerte.
So welcome back to our Polo Line viewers. You can see just a replay there of Gonzalito's last goal to finish off Chukker number 1. So the two teams back to the middle of the field here now, and the umpire just waiting to get this ball bowled into play to get Chukker number 2 underway. Smith bowls that ball in, skews off the front of the line out. Gonza goes back for it, plays the backhand underneath the tail, looking for Kaku to get to, but first to surface with it on Levinson is going to be Gonzalito Perez. Comes on the player, ricochets, picked up here though, once again by Ferrari. Ferrari up on the play. Waiting for him is Muzio. Yields off it. Leaves it for Kaku. Kaku goes on the run here now. Going back with Kaku is Alejandro, Kaku on the play. Looks to come away from him as Ferrari takes him away from it. But coming away here now is Nasser. Nasser Al-Shamsi. Backhand comes in by Gonzalito. Picked up, though, on the near side by Araja. With Araja there is Iriarty. Checks up. Comes back inside. Does Kaku. Gives space. Comes forward. Does Kaku once again. Kaku up on the move, trying to get up onto that stick side here. It is Iriarty, has to go forward and yield off and leave it now. And Kaku's got his head down and stops that one again there. Does Gonzalito, and picked up and taken away by Iriarty, away from the danger zone and out to the far side of the field. On the boards, checks up nicely. Man comes round, takes the hook, picks up the play, keeps forward. He's got 3 white shirts round him. Comes to pick that one up. Comes to his near side, takes stick side, couldn't pick it up any further. Has to yield off and come away with it. As you think we have Iriarty maybe coming across and underneath the swing. Let's have a little look at our replay and see what we can see here now. They believe that Iriarty is crossed in front of the player to try and steal it on the stick side. And if so, we've come back for a penalty 4 here now in favour of Gantut. And here in chucker number 2, we'll have F35 for Nasser, Dulci for Wanchi. Atri Vida for Gonza. Kaku out here on Lindanina. Mohammed on Open Visa Black. Santos on Dalila, which is actually one of Mohammed's ponies. Gonzalito on Open Leveson. Mariana for Ali Muzio. So coming around here now, we have Kaku Raja on Lindanina. Lovely platform to hit from, but he doesn't get that one cleanly. It gets a stop there by Gonzalez. Both of them in front try to have a go at it. Gonzalito settles down on the play here now. Looking man just to yield, so he comes underneath the neck here this time. Looking for Mohammed. Mohammed trying to get to that one there, but first service with it there will be the backhand of Kaku's. It's stopped, though, by Muzio. Muzio looking for the man to go forward, and as he does, he takes his head up and picks it up off that one there. As coming in onto it is Nasser Al-Shamsi in front of Iriarty. So let's have a little look at our replay there from Polo Line. And the ball's to be placed down here for penalty 5B in favour of Jingiri, to be teed up by Alamuzio. (3-1) is the score here in chucker number 2. Muzio taking it short again. Playing slightly different tactics this time. Brings it forward up here now. Gonzalito with him. Gonzalito darts one way. Goes in between the players. Tries to push that one out wide in front of Ferrari. Just checks up. Gets half it. Gets it stolen away from him there by Ferrari. Managed to sneak up. Very quick indeed. Turns. Comes back inside this time and up towards the middle of the field. Comes Kaku up onto the play here now. In fact, no, that was a Brugio. I do apologise. And it's got Ferrari up the front here. Comes back onto it once again. Does Kaku. Kaku there. Kaku with Santos, looks for something to come away with it there, and he had a little bit of play going on and off. He turned back up the field. Gonzalito got himself trapped in there with another player. And let's see on the replay here. You see Gonzalito is getting pushed across the front of them, possibly slightly, but found himself with a 2-against-1 situation, so we'll have a penalty 4. Oh, nope, we've gone forward for a penalty 3 in favour of Gantut as players scramble to go and change ponies. There we have Ferrari changing. Quickly just hops over one to the other. And back onto the field here now as the ball is going to be teed up there by Kaku Raja. Kaku having changed onto Miluna. So players called for the penalty 3. 40-yard defendable penalty here. Kaku had a couple of 60 attempts earlier. Comes up to this one, drives, he shoots. He's not making any mistakes with that one. There is Kaku Raja. That's normed what you see from Kaku. clean, straight over the top. Kakuraja making it 2 goals to Gantut, but it's still 3 to Chihingiri. You can see on this replay there, comes up and drives that one beautifully. Umpire Smith lines the 2 teams up, just waiting now for Mohammed to get back on sides. It's counted down. Ball into play it goes, out the back of the line out. Who's first to surface with it? And it looks like it is going to be Wanchi. Backhand comes in, looks to try and pick that one up there off the front, but allowing a little advantage. It now comes out here for Muzio. Muzio up on the play, but coming to is Kaku. Keeps control of the play. Santos goes forward to try and give him an option. Oh, threads that one through the eye of a needle up there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito goes with a big one. He gets it pushed away from him, though, by Ferrari, and Ferrari managed to regather possession of that one as it scrambled, ricochets through the pony's legs. He tries to send that one forward once more, but we get a whistle on the play. And let's have a look at the replay there. Gonzalito's hungry for that ball. Turns, comes, faces up. And umpires must have thought that he wasn't cleanly on that line to take it on his stick side, though he thought that he was. And it looks like it's going to go for a penalty in favour of Gantut. So midfield penalty at penalty 5. 5B for Gantut. And Gonza Ferrari to take it here now. Gonza. Comes up to this one, gives that ball a ride clean up over the top of all the players, but Muzio's there rating for it. Muzio goes with a good strong tail backhand out towards the side, but first to surface with it here now will be Kaku. Picks it up now from Abruzio. Tries to come in behind the players here now, pushes his way through, muscles his way through and gets a whistle for his dues. And the ball is just dropped down. And we can see on the replay here now, Kaku crashing into the back of Gonzalito when he had plenty of space and time to go round. But he had his sights on that goal. So it is going to be Ali Muzio to bring it in once more. Ali underneath the neck. He goes with that one there. Ali onto Zisia and he checks up, does Gonzalito. Gonzalito comes back inside there of Kaku. Ali comes back behind him again once more. He flicks a little backhand out there, changes the flow of play nicely for Muzio to get onto. Muzio keeps this ball moving forward, not challenged at the moment. In comes Kaku. Kaku comes in on the meat, tries to do so and keeps on playing, but I think we get a whistle on that play because although that Kaku coming onto it, we might be able to see on the replay here now, but he did collide straight into Muzio. Yeah. And so this will get moved up forward here now over the halfway line. Yeah, it looks like players going to scramble to change. Kaku's changing. And the ball's dropped down here now. For penalty 4, 60-yard penalty in favour of Chihingiri. Nali Muzio teeing this one up. On Hanover. Santos also changed too. Comes up to this. Oh, he tries to shoot and sprays that one out to the left-hand side. And out over the back line he goes and he looks to the heavens. So an opportunity gone and begging there. So coming up to this one here now from the back line. Will be gone to Ferrari to bring it in for Gantut. Gonza. Taps it on, brings it up there to Santos this time, goes strong underneath the net, but the players have gone in the opposite direction, trying to go to flatten onto this one here, and does so perfectly. It's just Gonza, flicks it away from the player, takes the possession of the play, comes up forward once again, comes up onto it. The ball gets half taken away from him, but he managed to pick it up and take it away once again, comes in between the players. He's got Santos in behind, but in comes Muzio to try and help out with a little bit of a backhand, tries to get back onto that one there. There's Iriarty. And it's now left for Gonza once more. There's too much traffic in front. He can't make a play on that one there. There's players standing perched. I think a pony's frozen. So let's have a look at the replay there. So players take the opportunity to change whilst the umpires just discuss this as the ball's dropped down. And we have a penalty 2 here in favour of Chihingiri for Gonzalito Perez. Gonzalito goes with a half swing once more and doesn't miss from there. Does Gonzalito Perez, making it 4-2 here in Chukker number 2. And just under 2 minutes left to play. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Umpire Smith lines the two teams up, bowls that ball into play. Into play it goes. It sits at the back of the line out there. Looking for it is Muzio, but trying to steal that one away. Nasser working in there, but Muzio comes away there with Ferrari in his pocket on the left-hand side. Goes with a big shot underneath the neck, trying to get that one up for Santos. Santos didn't get to him, but it's stopped in its tracks and picked up here now by Ferrari. Ferrari once again. Players working out there in front of him, clearing a bit of space. Off he goes. Just going to check. No, he doesn't come back inside. He keeps on going. This time comes back inside there of Santos. Pulls him in close and goes with a high lofted drive up over the top, up the front door here now, but it falls well there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito, stick side, near side, plays the backhand, comes off the pony, looking to make the shot there. Couldn't quite do so, but Gonzalito clears it away once more. Now Santos looking to clear this one, avoids the hook and clears it well. There's Santos Iriarty, but going back with him there is going to be Ferrari. Ferrari takes the man, yields off the ball, but they all yield off it and leave it now for Gonzalito to come through. Like miscommunication there, and Gonzalito running this one, keeping it going forward, goes under the neck with that one there, but the ball disappears off out towards the side, and it's now picked up here by Kaku once more. Goes to the backhand, gets it half spoilt, but gets it off nicely. Who's first up onto it? And it is going to be Gonzalito Perez. Gonza checks. Looks to keep control of this play. Couldn't quite do so. He dragged it from in behind himself. Picks it up on the near side here this time. Back onto his stick side nicely. Comes away with it. Showing his wares out here this afternoon. Once again is Gonzalito Perez. Gonzalito dummies the backhand. Opts to go forward with it. Leaves it now for Muzio. Muzio half gets hooked out of it there by Araja. But we get a whistle on that play. You can see on the replay, hopefully. And you see there's a Gantoot player parked himself in the right of way, possibly. And so the umpire's just having a chat, but you've got Gantoot milling around here. Did he ride into him? And it looks like that this is what the decision has been made, so we have a free hit from the spot, though, for Chihingiri. Or not. No, it looks like it's Gantoot riding into the player, possibly, and it's going to be Ferrari to bring it in. Ferrari comes in across the field, closes the angle down. Ferrari up on the move here now. Ferrari looks to leave it here. First two to go. Kaku fizzes that one up forward, looking for Ferrari or looking for Nasser, but Ferrari comes onto it. Nasser Shamsi straightens himself up onto this one here now, and he tries to take that one forward, but gets ridden off there by Gonzalito. Gonzalito comes in and just takes that one away, showing his class, sending Kaku Raja back to come and pick it up once more. Kaku, first two just gone, 10 seconds. So he goes with the long one to drive that one up forward, keeping Ferrari off out of it there. But coming onto it will be Gonza. Gonza takes it forward very close to his backhand, then goes with it. But look who's following up onto it. There is Kaku Raja to finish off the Chukker. 4 goals it is to Chihingiri. See, on the replay there. Took it forward, played the backhand, but who was first onto it? It was Kaku Raja making the score. 3 goals to Gantoot, 4 to Chihingiri. At the end of Chukker number 2, we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line before we come back for Chukker number 3.
What was your first car, model and color?
Ford Fiesta 86. Ford Fiesta Diesel, perdón. Gris oscuro.
My first car actually was a 1978 Mini pickup, and it was in blue.
Una Volkswagen Saveiro blanca del 78.
Duna Diesel 1.3, que no sé lo que era.
Un Peugeot 205 color verde.
Ford F100 1971, motor V8, negra, hermosa.
Toyota Corolla blanco.
Jeep Willys, inglés, modelo 57, me lo regaló mi viejo cuando cumplí 15.
Ford Focus, color gris, año 2008 creo.
Impresionante, era para la playa, ¿no?
Buena nave. No tenía nada. Ni vidrio, ni aire, ni dirección, no tenía nada.
Se me rompía cada rato. Sí, me daba unos dolores de cabeza. Vivía en el taller.
Y la extraño, la verdad que sí, a veces sí. Soy medio melancólico.
So back here live now with the replay there of Gantut finishing that chukker off with a goal. So yeah, in the Chingiri camp you've got Gonzalito just getting himself sorted out down there, and his goggles cleaned. So in chukker number 3 we'll have Nassar Shamsi due to come out on Billie Jean, Wanchi on Messi, Gonza Ferrari out on Kylan, Kaku looking to come out on Muda, Mohamed to come out on Powerful, Santos on Pulverita, Gonza due to come out on Open Corsita, and Ali Musio back out to start this chukker on Buenamusa. So Gonza coming out onto the field here now. Two teams going to line up here on Umpire Smith. And look to get chukker number 3 underway before we go into the half-time break. So ball into play. Into play it is. Looking to drag that one out is Ferrari. Ferrari takes out from under his opponent. Looks to flick this one up forward. Gonza in behind. Mohamed in front. Turns. Wants to check. Gets a nice bit of protection. This time sends the fizzing ball up out here. Cuts it forward out here now. For Kaku to come on to. Picks it up once again. No, sorry, Nasser. Nasser couldn't quite control the next play, but in comes Kaku. Kaku there being pursued by Gonzalito. In front there is Iriarty. Hooks off out of it. Then sent up once again here for Kaku. Kaku looking to come in. Near side, stick side. Leaves it behind, but it's finished off well there by Abrosio. Let's have a look at that replay. Had to work for it, made a bit of hard work for it, but finished off well, always persistent. Juan Abrosio. 4 goals apiece it is here in chukker number 3 now. Ball back into play, skews off out the side. Looking to come onto that one is going to be Gonzalito. Ambitiously looking for something as Nasser out of that one there, but Gonzalito takes it forward. Gonzalito just flicks that one away from Nasser, flicks it away from the next player too, and he just stands over the top of that ball. Gets caught in a bit of no man's land there as he's trying to make the play, and we end up with a whistle. Let's have a look at the quick little replay. Thank you to Polo Line. No, and there's a bit of chit-chat there as well, and it looks like just got needed just to get out of the way. And so this is going to get moved up here now for a penalty 3 in favour of Chihingiri. Gonzalito having a little chat there with Howard Smith, being the captain of the team. So it is Ali Muzio to come up onto the penalty 3 here now. Ali drops the mallet down so eloquently, and straight through the goals it is for Alejandro Muzio, making it 5 goals to Chihingiri, 4 for Gantut. Players back to the middle of the field. for umpire Smith. To get this back into play, does so. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Near side there by Muzio. Picked up, though, by Muzio. Muzio wielding for that ball, but it's going to be Kaku to stop him in his tracks and send the backhand. Comes out here now for Ferrari. Settles on it. Sends teammates up forward. Muzio's always back to him in time, but it's going to be picked up here. Comes round, back onto it here. Once again, does Kaku. Kaku goes under the neck with that one there, looking for Muzio, but he's put it into the middle of the field and turning up onto that one nicely there. Is going to be Gonzalito, reading it so well, of course. But in turn, takes the man, leaves it for Muzio. Muzio comes forward. Muzio up on the loose here now. Muzio. I think he's got the pony to get up way through the players here now. Looks to check up once more. He's got Santos in behind. Comes away with it once again. Muzio. Muzio once more. Muzio. He's got Gonzalito in behind. Pulls that one away. Oh, lovely little play by Muzio out there to Gonza. Sends it up forward. The man's taken away out of it, trying to get onto it. There was Iriarty, but Ferrari came away with the spoils here now, sending Gonza back in there to come and chase him up. Backhand by Muzio, comes off the pony, gets another bite of the cherry, opts to take it forward, couldn't do so, but the ball gets left here now for Pierres. Pierres turns away here now. Pierres once again on the attack. Ambrosio up on his inside here now, looking to run this one forward. Goes with a long shot in towards goal, but it just goes wide. So the ball will be placed on the back line here now for Gantut and Ferrari to bring into play. Now it looks like he's changing, so he might have Kaku to bring it in. Taps it up forward. Knows he's got the man behind. Takes it up there to Iriarty. Yields off, leaves it. Oh, and they both left it for Iriarty. Can he get away? No, he gets hooked off out of it. Keeps possession, comes off the pony. Couldn't quite control it, but Ferrari can. And Ferrari comes away here now. Looks to come away with it. Trying to get back in contention there is Iriarty, and he just comes up underneath that swing as you see Ferrari using his wisdom, just raises his mallet. You can see here, gets away, comes up straight underneath from behind, does Iriarty. So a couple of players will quickly go and change. And this ball being dropped down here now on the halfway line for a midfield penalty, a penalty 5B in favour of Gantut. Players called. So you see players been coming from all areas, but it looks like it's Ferrari to pick it up here now. Ferrari taps it once, then goes with a long drive and sends that one deep, but it's to the right-hand side of the goal. Muzio's going back, looking over his shoulder because he knows somebody's coming back to him, so he plays a good, strong backhand. Whoa, look at Gonzalito. Swoop onto that one there. Gonzalito on the move again, but he pushes a bit wide. Santos is onto it. Santos fizzes it up and feeds it up once again here now. Gonzalito's going to try to get onto it, but gets stopped, and it's going to be Ferrari to pick it up here now. Ferrari comes... turns it back up in towards the middle of the field. Just met there by Gonzalito. Gonzalito there with him. He yields off and leaves it now for Kaku. Kaku comes forward. Kaku puts it underneath Gonzalito and turn leaves it now. Once again for Ferrari. Goes forward, looks for the pass. And Ferrari sends it up towards the goal. But it's going to be picked up here first by Muzio. Muzio away here now. He gets it flicked away from him. Can Santos get in there? A little bit of a neck shot. Doesn't quite get to the man on his near side. In comes Santos once more, but it looks like it's going to be Gonzalito Perez to come and tidy up, but we get a whistle on the play. And let's have a little look at that replay, please. And there it is. And they must have thought that Gonzalito, though quick, came from too far left to come right onto that one there. And so the ball will be brought back here now. As Gonzalito quickly changes ponies. Whilst down there at that end of the field. You see Kaku comes back onto Maluna. Good platform for hitting penalties off, but he's going to walk up to this one here now. The undefended penalty 2. Drops the mallet down onto that one there and puts it away through the goals. Levelling the scores once more here in Chukker number 3. It's 5 goals apiece and some 2.5 minutes to play before we go into the half-time break. So 2 teams back to the middle of the field. Now Mohammed also changed up that end as well. Umpire right. umpire Smith just lines 2 teams up, bowls that ball into play. Has to get himself onside, but it's come away here. Does Ferrari once more. Ferrari on the loose again. Ferrari out there on the far side of the field here now. Going back with him, put the pressure on. There comes Santos Iriarte. Santos takes the hook. Pumps forward once again. Does Ferrari. Ferrari looking for a goal here from the line out. Ferrari looking just to flick this one and finish it off. And finish it off he does is Gonzalo Ferrari, putting Gantut into the lead for the first time here in this match. 6 goals to 5. Can see on the replay there from the drone coming through, controlling that ball well, and through the goals for Gonza Ferrari. And so the 2 teams will line up once more on Smith. 1.5 minutes left to play. Ball into play. Into play it goes. Stuck at the back of the line out. Backhand by Ferrari, looking for the man at the front door in the form of Nasser, but Mohamed picks it up and takes it around, takes it away. Picks it up now, does Gonzalito. Gonzalito turns, comes back inside, but yields off it and leaves it now for Muzio. Muzio again. Muzio keeps coming forward. Muzio in the air. Muzio sets sail here now. Takes the ball. Picks it up still on the near side. He's going left. He's going right. He's taking the milk run. He's taking the long way round. In comes tries to try and block his play, but it's now left here for Gonzalito. Gonzalito sends that one up forward, looking for Santos at the front door, but it just gets half stopped in the play. The ball gets left behind. Who's next onto it? Backhand comes in there by Ferrari. Out here now for Kaku, but it's taken away from him by Gonzalito. Gonzalito on the play. Gonzalito, stick side, leaves it now for Muzio. Slips in. They work so well together, these 2. Sends that ball up the front door, looking for the goal. It's Muzio. Muzio. Oh, he's pushed it across the face of goal. So let's have a little look at the drone shot here from Polo Line. Teed himself up on that ball, but unfortunately pushed it across the face of goal. So Gonza Ferrari will bring it back in here now for Gantut. Looking to come up onto it is Santos. Gonza goes wide out there for Kaku. Kaku checks up on that play. Looks to change the direction. Flow of play once again here now. Sending it up here. Up there. Now, nice going forward here, but sending it back there for Muzio's going to have to go back with the man. She leaves it for Gonza. Gonza coming forward. He gets ridden off out of that one there. But the backhand comes in nicely there by Iriarte trying to get onto it. It's going to be Gonza. Gonzalo Ferrari on the play here now, as is Gonzalito Perez, who looks like he might be coming up with the spoils here, but they're working so hard on him. And so we end up with a whistle on that play. The first hooter's gone. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that there will end Chukker number 3. So we'll go into the halftime break with a score being Gantut 6, Jihingiri 5. And let us see how we start off Chukker number 4 after the slightly extended break. So in the meantime, would you see Santos Iriarte going to quickly get changed and sit down, have a team chat? Namu's in there as well. So in the meantime, we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
here we are with Eduardo Maya, who is a renowned polo instructor, vet, former polo player, and my dad as well, you know. And he's around the area, and he will be around, you know, many other places, promoting his new invention, which is a protection. He will explain better than me what he has in his hands.
Okay, simple. I thought many years about the protection of the horse, and if you see, the protection is just in the legs and not in the head. So with my friend Alberto Valcárcel, is my partner now, we create a company and equine protection devices, and now we create this product that is the first one, that is a brain protector and temporal mandibular joint protector. It's simple. It's a broadband that we change for the normal one, and we put the protection here in the brain that is in front of the head. Down from the frontal bone, 3 millimeters, is the brain. It's a very dangerous area, the weakest area on the head of the horse. So we have a protection with the materials that they absorb the impact and distribute, you know, the impact to the sides. So, and then we have this for the side that is our temporal joint also, that is the weakest place on the horse. This is the first step, and we continue now with the next step, that will be the eyes. We are just in very close to this, and I hope in June we can show the world that we protect the horse in every place, and the head. We are very happy, and I hope the horses too, and the owners of the horses exactly too, you know, the same. Okay?
Well, thank you. I mean, it's an invention that is something that polo probably needs, which is improvement. If you see the mallet, it did improve in, 120 years,
120, yeah.
More or less. We need more improvements. In the other sports, they all have technology playing a good part of it. But, this is one of the cases.
Yeah, exactly. And we go step and step, and then we finish, you know, with all the protection. And I think the horse needs this, and they are not, in the moment, they are not protected. And then we have to know that the ball is running, you know, is flying sometimes a lot, you know, 120 miles. And then the mallet, you know. So when you ask, you saw this problem? Yes, I saw this, I saw that, you know. Always, you know, they give more information about the accidents. And it's something very simple and protect the horse that we are very happy to do this.
Well, thank you very much. It's a good improvement, especially if it's for the safety of the player or the horse in this case. Thank you very much, and we have
the website that is Blockit. We call this product Blockit as www.blockit.com, polo.com, blockitpolo.com. You can go there and then you have more information, okay? And then you can put the logo of the team or whatever you want. You can put everything, you know, here on top, on the face, right? It looks very nice on the horse. You will see. Thank you.
Great idea, and also a great marketing idea as well.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kulm Hotel in Samoritz, to the 40th edition.
So welcome back here now to our Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, to our Polo Line viewers for our second semi-final of the Gold Cup 2025. And we can see the stats from halfway through this match after the first three chuckers, the score being 6 goals to 5 in favour of Gantut. Field goals, 4 from Gantut, 1 from Chihingiri. Throw-ins, 7 won by Gantut, 4 from Chihingiri. Fouls, 7 apiece. Penalties, 2 from 3 from Gantut. And 4 from 5, though, from Chihingiri. No corners. And I'm told no yellow cards. And now we'll just go to a replay of the last play in there. As you see, the players came around. Unfortunately, there was a black shirt parked in the highway. And that is what ended the first half of this match. And we'll be starting off up the Villa end of the field. And now we have the chucker by chucker, you see there, Santos Iriarte with the number 2 shirt on. At the end of chucker number 1, it was 1-3 in favour of Chihingiri, 3-4 at the end of chucker number 2, but 6-5 in favour of Gantut going into the half-time break. Mohammed due to come out here on open visa black. Santos on Kokita. Gonzalito, his order is varying and changing, so I couldn't really tell you what's there, but scheduled was Ali Murgia on Bomba again. Wanchi looking to come out on Felicidad. As we're getting to the thin end of the wedge of this tournament, we're in semi-final stage, so the horse list change. It's all flat out in the boiler room of the grooms behind the scenes, doing a great job, as they do. Because for this all to come together, it's all about the team behind, the whole team, not just that on the field, as well as our sponsors here for this tournament. So it'll be Kaku Raja to come round up onto this one here now. Kaku comes in, drops the mallet down at the canter and puts it away and extends that lead here now for Gantut. 7 goals it is to Gantut. 5 for Chihingiri. So our two teams back in front of us here at Polo Line. Umpire Benny to bowl this one into play. Into play it goes. Out the line out it comes. Looking for that one there. In front of Gonza was Kaku. Now he picked up by Santos. Santos is stealing and trying to come through from behind his Wanchi, and we get a whistle on the play. Let's have a look at the replay here now. Thank you, Polo Line. Comes away with it. Over the top. Picks it up. Comes through from behind there on Iriarte, and we have a spot penalty here in favour of Chihingiri, which will be teed up no doubt there by Muzio. And players called. Muzio takes the play. Muzio comes up onto it. Weighted pass out there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito up onto this one here now. I think he's back on Sopolite. Comes forward once again. Muzio going into work. Takes it up wide again. This time goes with a long shot from a distance. It's out there. Can Santos pick that one up? Takes it away. Can't get back onto that one, though. The backhand comes in, comes out towards the side here now, but he picks it up here now to Santos Iriarte. Santos looks to take it away, but we get a whistle on the play. And let's have a little look at the replay here now. And the player coming in between the two players there possibly, and also riding into the back of Santos Iriarte, so we end up with a penalty, which has dropped down here now for Chihingiri and Gonzalito Perez from the 30-yard line. Gonzalito walking up to this here now. Gonzalito, the little half swing, moves away but looks over his shoulder as it bobbles its way through the goal. Has a look at the head of his mallet as well. And there it is through the goals, making it 6 goals it is now to Chihingiri. 7 for Gantut as the players come back to the middle of the field once more. So it's still a wide open game here to see who's going to go through to play against UAE. Ball into play out the back of the line out. Running onto it there is Gonzalito Perez. Gonzalito goes with the long one here. Reckons to get up away up from Kaku here now. Got the pony in so polite and off he goes here now. Goes with a long shot. Cuts this one in and it's going all the way, but wide. Just to the left-hand side. So good play there by Gonzalito, but just going wide. So the ball's on the back line here now for Ferrari to bring into play. For Gantut, Ferrari goes under the neck. Out here now for Kaku. Kaku up on this play. Checks up on the ball. Players marking each other tight. Comes forward. Just to be met there by Gonzalito after slipping his man. Yields off it. Leaves it now. Comes away with it. Does Wanchi. Here's the call. Tries the high, long, lofted shot, but he gets a lot of elevation and not quite the distance he was probably looking for. Can't get onto it. Oh, look at the play there of Gonzalito. But can he get back onto that one there? Oop, and it's pulled away from him, but coming in is Muzio. Muzio. In comes Ambrosio. Ambrosio sends it up forward, but it's only as far as Iriarte. Iriarte, good open backhand there by Iriarte. Setting it up here now for Gonzalito. Gonzalito on the move here once again. Gonzalito once more, tapping this ball up in the air, just to be met by Ambrosio. He's got Kaku in behind. He gets hooked off out of it. Kaku wants a bit of it. Ambrosio wants a bit of it. Sends it out towards the balls, but first to service with it will be Muzio. Muzio pony just sucking away there a little bit and allowing Nasser to come in. Takes it forward, looks for the backhand, but we get a whistle on that play. Let's have a little look at the replay here on those boards. You can see he goes forward with it here. As he goes forward, Gonzalito coming in from behind there, and I think we'll have a spot penalty as we do in favour of Gantut. Gonzalito pushing everything. So, Ferrari up there to his marker in the form of Iriarte. Oh, dummies to yield. This time yields and leaves with Kaku. Kaku goes forward, goes up on the run, looking for the pass. Kaku gives that ball a ride up over the halfway line in front of Ferrari. Couldn't pick up the bouncing ball. The next onto it will be Muzio as it just comes to a settle. In onto it. Man coming to look for the turning play, but couldn't quite pick that one up. Goes up past one. Takes the hook. Gets tangled up there. Comes off the pony. First back round onto this one here is going to be Gonzalito. Gonzalito pulls the ball forward here now. Gonzalito up on the move. Gonzalito goes up past his man as he gets a little bit of a tap behind the saddle, possibly for his dues on his way through. And we get a whistle on that play. A little bit of amusement there from the Gantut players. Let's have a quick look at the replay. Gonzalito goes up on the move, and as he does, he just got caught just behind the saddle there slightly. And so, they'll go to the third man. But players taking this opportunity to quickly change ponies. And the ball has been picked up here now, and the ball will be dropped down for a penalty in favour of Chihingiri. Of course, those ride-offs need to be shoulder-to-shoulder, equal speeds. That we did not have. So the ball's dropped down here now for a penalty 3. A 40-yard penalty in favour of Chihingiri, looking to level up the scores here in Chukker number 4. Which on our replay on our split screens there. The replay and the umpire. Gonzalito dropped the hammer and he was gone. And so, Ali Muzio Muzio. Oh, and he's gone wide again. From the 40-yard line, though, this time. Oh, and Gonzalito's just got his mallet stuck underneath his pony's tail. He's jammed it down hard. So they've blown the whistle and we'll just stop play for a moment. So Gonzalito mounts back up again. And so we'll set the play once more with the ball sitting on the back line here now. For Gonza Ferrari and Gantut to bring back into play. 7-6 is the score. 3 minutes left to go here in Chukker number 4. Gonza. Way to pass. Out wide there for Kaku. Kaku looking to come onto this one here now. Gonza looks to go forward, but then settles, goes a little bit parallel. This time goes up forward. Gets ridden off out of it and taken out of it there by Muzio. Muzio picks up the play here now. Muzio sends a tidy little backhand there for Gonza. Gonza up onto this one here. Sends that one out in towards the middle of the field. Look like he's got the pony to get back onto this on his near side. Does so. Sends it forward. But look, Gonza Ferrari's in there and clears away from the danger zone once again. Ferrari out towards the side here now. Pony kicks it. The ball falls fortuitously there from the new line for Gonza. But he's hooked off out of it well. But it's picked up here now by Muzio rather. Muzio sends it forward here now. Couldn't get onto that one there. And we've got a whistle on the play. Let's have a look at the replay here now. Was the man parked on the line moving across? The game a little bit left to right. Let's see what the umpires decide from our view here at Polo Line. And the ball's being dropped down here now for a penalty 2 in favour of Jihangiri, and it looks like we have got a yellow card. So no yellow, just a... So we have a technical, but no yellow card. So Gonza due to take this penalty 2 to level up the scores here now. Gonzalo comes up, drops the mallet down, makes no mistake of that one there, leveling up the scores here in Chukker number 4. 7 goals apiece it is, and 2:15 on the clock. The whistle goes, so we'll be starting off, no doubt, with a penalty from the halfway line. These longer penalties, maybe they'll go with Iriarty. After all, he is a very strong player. Time. And so balls drop down here. For a 5B, midfield penalty in favour of Jihangiri. For Ali Muzio. Ali. Gonza's in close. Goes with the tap, runs it forward, brings it up to the players here now. Gonza comes in behind, goes up forward. There does Muzio, goes out wide. This time, Gonza sends it out there forward. Waiting for him, though, is going to be Ferrari. Ferrari in there with Muzio. Going to have to yield off. Lovely pony there of Muzio. Sends that one in towards the danger zone. Once again, Mohammed's in there looking for the cut backhand. No, it isn't. It's Santos. Couldn't quite pick it up, but it's turned away here now by Raja. Raja coming away with the play here now. Out towards the far side. Looks to get a bit onto that one there. Little backhand comes in. Couldn't get it. Could Iriarty, but picking it up there is going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. His ball, though, picked up by Gonza. Checks up, turns, comes back inside. Looks to avoid the hook. Yields off. Leaves it now for Muzio. Muzio looking for a little bit of somewhere for players to go, so he decides to opt to come in towards the middle of the field as Muzio. Just been marked there by Ferrari, so he sends that one up forward for Mohammed and also for Iriarty on his near side. Iriarty looks to thread that one in towards the goal, and it's off the post and wide. Iriarty. And look at the replay here now. He's under a lot of pressure from that bottom man. Comes in, near side play. Just over it a little bit too much and just goes wide. So it'll be brought back into play by Gonza Ferrari here now. Gonzalo Comes forward with the ball once more. Coming in behind Kaku to give him a little bit of support. Opts to leave it there for Kaku. He goes in the opposite direction. Kaku working his way up the field slowly. Not the positive play we saw earlier on. In turn, now leaves it for Gonza. Gonza goes by himself here. These two slowly working their way up the field. Still short of the halfway line. Comes back towards the middle of the field here now. Goes with the long one and gives that ball a ride. You see Gonza anticipated it and he's gone back, but controlling the middle of the field there. But first onto it is going to be Nasser. Then coming back onto that one there, but couldn't quite pick it up. Looks to pick it up again. Couldn't, but it's now picked up here by Gonzalito Perez. Gonza takes it away. Gonza once again goes on the neck, looking for Mohammed. Coming to try and come across to this one and meet it here is going to be Ferrari once again. Ferrari looking to take on the man. He leaves it behind, though, for Kaku. Kaku looking to come the other side there. The backhand comes in by Iriarty. Good play by him. Now picked up here. Coming away with this one here as Muzio comes off the pony, and it's left, right, centre, back, forward, and it's now going to be Gonzalito Perez to come up onto this play, but it's going to be backed out. Just a short little backhand coming onto it there as Muzio. Muzio goes to pick it up and turn it and try to take it away, but we get a whistle on the play possibly. But no, still on play it is, and coming forward once again. They're not dying out on this one. There's a little reverse neck shot there by Nasser Al-Shamsi. And out over the back line it goes. And the hooter had gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, after a bit of a scrambling affair down in that goal mouth, we end the Chukker with 7 goals apiece. And now we'll go to a quick break from Polo Line. We'll get some messages and some adverts before we come back for the 5th and possibly final Chukker of our second semi-final. Welcome back to our Polo Line viewers here now, and we have the stats so far of the game. 1-3 in favour of Chingiri at the end of Chukker number 1. 4-3, 6-7. Sorry, 6-5 at the end of Chukker number 3 in favour of Gantut. But 7 apiece at the end of Chukker number 4. And now we're coming back onto the field here to get Chukker number 5 started after a real hassle trying to get that ball away. It was a fair old tussle. I think we'll find that it beat Nasser Al-Shamsi's shot at goal. The clock did. And so we'll be starting off with a rolling from the inside out there. On umpire Bameni. Matti to bowl this ball in. Just waiting for the two teams to line themselves up. Ball bowled into play, out the back of the line, out comes. Who's first to service it? Look how quick Muzio gets round, faces the opposite direction. Muzio, show up, and he's down and shows too much of that one there to Gonzram. Oh, he's down. Can we have the ambulance, please? Came down very quickly indeed as he's trying to get back onto that one there and come round. Horse is up and fine. First man down to him though is Gonza. Went down very hard indeed. And so just like to say hi to Mohamed Bangash and also Jose Torres, who are also tuning in. Great view there of the hotel to back up on his feet. Anyone knows Ali is pretty well bulletproof. So we get the replay here now as he comes round onto it and comes up and somehow the pony just lost its legs and came down. So he's just composing himself and getting his win, because no doubt that would have certainly knocked the proverbial out of him. So he's just going to take a moment here to try to recompose himself. So the helmet's up, the helmet's on. So we certainly wish him well, and he's going to mount up here again now. So Grum gets him mounted back up again. Put your hands together there, ladies and gentlemen. A good round of applause for Ali Muzio. Thank you very much. So Ali just making sure he's okay, cantering around and circling. And so Howard Smith just explained to the players here. And it looks like we're going to get a drop ball here now in favour of Gantoot, as they were in possession of the play at the time. And so will be dropped. It'll be Kako Raja to bring this back into play. Players call. Kaku goes with a long shot. It's high, it's low, it's half stopped there by Iriarty and out wide over the back line. And it looks like that's come off the pony, so the ball will be brought in from the back line here now by Chihingari. So Muzio, in the black shirts of Chihingari, comes forward here now. Taps it up forward once more. Looks to come under the neck there, behind the pony nicely for Gonzalito. Gonzalito being shadowed and marked quickly there by Kaku. Brings it full once more. In behind here now comes Muzio. Goes up on the break here, does Gonzalito. Gonzalito meaning business just short of the halfway line. That ball out on the boards. We're going back with him there at pace. Goes in once more. Goes up round the man here again. Checks up on the play, waiting that ball to come off the boards here now. Coming round, takes the hook, ball pings off out towards the side. Who's the first to see this and read it and picked it up here now? But it's taken away back from him again. No, it's not. They both cancel each other out. And who's going to try and get back out onto this one here first? And it's Gantoot to come away with the spoils here once again. But have to make a little flick backhand there. Does Ambrosio out there for Kaku. Kaku fizzes that one forward, trying to get that one up there for Ferrari. But first onto it. Near side backhand there by Iriarty. Iriarty's backhand. First onto it, though, is going to be Gonzalito, and the backhand opens up here. No, he couldn't quite get onto it. Near side pick up there by Muzio. Now leaves it for Iriarty. Iriarty comes forward. The man's going to have to yield off and give him a little bit of a break to go forward here once again. And it's Iriarty looking to get the pony going here now. Sends a nice little backhand. It's flicked away there by Ferrari, but we get a whistle on the play. Ferrari looking to play that near side. Gonza, was he there on the stick side? Let's have a little look here on our replay. Thank you to Polo Line. Yep. A little backhand comes in and Gonza's sitting right there on the end of it, down the barrel. And it was Gonza Ferrari trying to make a clever play to steal it away. Unbeknown to him, Gonza was sitting awaiting. So we have a penalty here now in favour of Tirangiri. Will Muzio take this or will they give it to Iriarty? So Muzio to come back round onto this one here now. Muzio comes in, drives, hits that one well, and through the goals it is there for Alejandro Muzio. The penalty for the 60-yard penalty by Ali Muzio. Can see on the replay here this time, Ali. Pony just balked on him a little bit going in onto it, but he got it this time. So two teams lining up here on Boveni. Oh, we get a whistle. Maybe there's a little bit of an issue with the pony or something. And it looks like Muzio's looking to change. 4:46 on the clock. 8-7 is the score, and players looking to change ponies here now. There's Muzio leaving. Maybe he's realised there is actually an issue with the pony, so he's drawn the attention to the umpires, or vice versa. They've drawn it to his attention. So he'll quickly go and change. And so the other's taking great advantage of this. Or maybe no, he's going back to the ambulance. Needs a bit more of that magic spray on the left shoulder rather than his mallet arm, fortunately. See if he can just freeze it out to get him through the last 5 minutes, say, of this match. So 10-2 once again by the paramedics, now coming back out onto the field. The Mohammed C coming back on Aspen. Bulwarita, I think it is there for Iriarty. Most thankful for the support there from Dr. A, Dr. Abdul Rahman Avar. So two teams lined up once more for Ababa Benny. Bowls that ball into play. Matty bowls it in. Coming away with it here is going to be Muzio. Muzio comes away with the play. Muzio once more. Muzio, but waiting from there is Ferrari. Couldn't get the backhand off. Muzio wanted to run this one home. Muzio trying to keep control of this play. The man comes in from behind. He tries to scoop that one underneath the net. Couldn't get it, but in comes the backhand of Kaku, and he leaves it behind for Gonzalito. Gonzalito Pierres makes it 8-7 into the lead. They go once more in this match. And the Chihangiri crowd go wild. So Gonzalito pouncing on that one there and putting it away. So through the goals it is, and back to the middle of the field once more. 4 minutes still left to play here in Chukker number 5, and the ball into play. Off the line out it comes. Trying to get hold of that one is Nasser. Nasser sends a driving shot, comes off the pony. Kaku was away, couldn't quite get onto it, but it looks like it's going to be Muzio up onto it here once again. Muzio comes away in between the two players. Ferrari picks that one up away from underneath his nose. And it is going to be Ferrari up on the near side here. Ferrari wanting blood. Ferrari going goalward bound. Has to pluck it out there, bring it down. Allows Muzio Gonzalito to get back to him. Checks up once more. He's been pushed off out of it. Ball comes loose. They're both on the one man, but it's going to be... Oh, and it's from Muzio playing ping-pong there with Gonzalito, and we get a whistle on the play. So let's see what we can see on the replay there. Muzio coming in between the two players, possibly, so... Everything desperate being done to defend this goal. It was a do-or-dare situation. You either do, or you don't. If it got away with it, Gonzalito was away. However. But what an eye there of Gonzalito's. A little play from Muzio. He just picks that one up. But we have a penalty here now in favour of Gantut. For Kaku Raja to come up to. Kaku puts that one away. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 8-9. So 3:10 on the clock left to play here in Chukker number 5. 8-9 it is. In favour of Chihingari. Swapping ends. Matty, that ball in, does so. Looking for it there was Gonzalito, but it's picked up, goes forward, coming away with it once again. It is Muzio. Muzio once more. Muzio gets half hooked off out of it. Muzio gets trampled, and coming onto it there is Nasser. Nasser sends it out wide. First to pick this one up, though, is going to be Mohamed Chihingiri. Good strong shot taken away from the players out there on towards the boards. Muzio looking to come onto it, but slipping through there is Abruzio. Sends a good backhand, but there's always going to be a black player at the back door, and this time it's in the form of Pierres. Pierres turning that ball away from the players here now. Meets another player, beats him. He's beaten 3 so far, but they're back to him quickly. Pierres working hard. Muzio comes in to give it a little bit of a helping hand and push that ball through and away, and out it comes here this time and tried to get onto it. Hooked off out of it once again, but it's going to be Pierres onto it once more. Pierres on his near side. Pierres onto his near side once more, but in the middle of the field is now being controlled, and the open backhand, no, it went tail backhand it is, out towards the side there by Nasser. Picking it up here is going to be Kaku Raja. Kaku up on the play. First onto it. Santos sends the backhand. Picked up. It's now picked up here by Muzio. Muzio beats one man. In comes Ferrari. Tries to make the attacking play. Gonza says, I better come into the party and see what we can do about getting this ball going in the right direction for Chihingiri. And we get a whistle on the play. So let's see on the replay there. And the ball got pushed out. Muzio just pings off out onto that line. And there it is. He's at 90 degrees. So we have a penalty for Chihingiri. 1:53 on the clock. 8-9's the score. You see Muzio just quickly changing as well. He's got basically about four, 5 horses. He's just cycling around. He's playing them a couple of minutes each in each chukker. I think he's back on loopy here now. So he's just about to tee this ball up for a penalty 4. Oh. So there's still a bit more discussion going on between the umpires and third man. So Gonzalito says, right, I'm off for some fresh legs for the last couple of minutes as well, please. So just like to give a quick shout out whilst we're just waiting for this being decided. We have Sale Tiger. How are you doing, my friend? Amir Campbell. Of course, Gonza Torres, Mohamed Wakas, and Kaston Ramaming. And so the ball's now being moved up here now for a penalty 3 it is. In favour of Chihingiri. Being teed up there. Maybe a little bit of chit-chat or something going on. Talk is not cheap. So we have Muzio on loopy. Comes up to this one, strikes it well, up over the top. The flagman says yes, and through the goal it is, into double figures for Chihingiri. 10 goals to Chihingiri, 8 for Gantoot. And there's the Muzio tribe. Absolutely ecstatic, of course, supporting Papa. So the two teams line up once again. It is now for Matthew will be a metre back from the line. Also, there's at least a metre gap, I believe it is. So ball into play. The idea is to get it out the back, but it skews off out the side. Trying to get onto that one. Picks it up here now. Once again, does Ferrari. Ferrari coming forward. Ferrari couldn't quite take the bouncing ball. Santos over the top of that one there. It's left here now for Nasser. Nasser's ball comes forward, comes off the pony, goes onto his near side. It's left once again. It's not pretty, but it's effective, and it's moving it forward, but it gets backed out and kicked out towards the side. And they kind of get onto it as Ferrari, and Ferrari comes in and finishes that one off. Does Gonzalo Ferrari, making it 9 goals to 10. And some 50 seconds left on the clock. You see the replay there. Doing everything they can to defend that goal, but Gantoot equally doing everything they can to get that one through. And it's that man, Gonzalo Ferrari, to score goal number 9. So we get a whistle on the play. Kaku's wanting to go forward. Let's have a look there on the replay. And it looked, let's see what the umpires decide, but there could have been a black player coming across the front of the throw-in. And so we have a spot penalty here, as we did the other day, and it's now going to be Kaku. Taps that forward. Santos waiting for him. Looks to take him on. Will he just try and see if he can come on the inside of him? Yes, he goes with the show and go. Trying to go back with him there is Santos. Round him. Leaves that one behind now for Ferrari. Ferrari again. Ferrari. Gonza being held in there in the play. But it's Ferrari. Comes away with it once more. Ferrari again. Ferrari. Ferrari trying to get forward. Ferrari. The backhand comes in. Good strong backhand there by Iate. There goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that there will end the match with the final score being 10 goals in Chihingiri. The newcomers over Gantoot 9. I can see the Namu going absolutely wild, and rightly so too. Tommy Iriarty, Papa and Mariano. Everyone knows on the screen. Todd, Mohammed's brother. What a game, what a team. And just a great bunch of people there. And the players are all congratulate and thank each other for a great game. They'll be absolutely elated with that one there, with Chihingiri. Come in having not played in the Silver Cup. Beaten heavily by Gantoot first time round. Now strong, much stronger are Chihingiri. So our stats, Chukker by Chukker, Gantoot 1-3 at the end of Chukker number 1, 3 goals for Chihingiri. 3-4. Gantoot ended Chukker number 3, going to the half-time break in the lead. 7-all at the end of Chukker number 4, but 10-9 when it counts. At the end of Chukker number 5, an elated Gonzalito. And Tarek getting massive congratulations from the whole family. Tommy. So Mohammed, elated, absolutely beaming, and quite understandably so too. So Ali's shoulder a bit sore, get a bit more ice on that. You probably won't be feeling it now because the adrenaline will be keeping him going. Big congratulations from everybody, rightfully so too. Work their absolute socks off, have this team. And so the best goals here now, going forward here. Kaku flicks that one away and through the goals. And so, Gonza. This time, got the second bite at the cherry there and just snuck that one inside the right-hand goal post. Beautiful goal there by Gonzalito Perez. And this one here came away with it. Gonza up onto that one there. It pings out the side, but who's the man who comes and finishes it off? It is Kakuraja. And now coming forward here, once again, Ferrari. Ferrari played a great season for Gantut so far, but remember they still have the Gantut International still to play. And they're flicking that one underneath the neck there. Did Muzio over the top of it, left it for Gonza, put it away. And so our stats of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, 9-10. Field goals, 5 by Gantut, only the 2 for Chihingiri. Throw-ins, Gantut won 11-8. Fouls, 15 by Gantut, 10 for Chihingiri. Penalties, 4 from 5 from Gantut, 8 from 10 for Chihingiri. Started off a bit wobbly, but then started getting them together. No corners and also no yellow cards, ladies and gentlemen. So a good game. And there we are once again down in Chihingiri Polo Camp. Understandably, big smiles all around from Gonza. Very relieved as well. It's a lovely thing when you see Gonza and Ali playing, and also with Iriarty now they've got a lot of confidence in him. They will turn around and leave the place for them, take the man, let the other player come forward. There's no selfishness in the team whatsoever. So, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, we look forward to tuning in on Saturday for 1:30, Bangash versus Wolves, and then at 4 o'clock we'll have the main final, and that will be UAE Polo versus Chihingiri Polo.